Hey guys, Wise Gamer here, bringing you another indie game review. This time we're looking at The Flame and the Flood, a game that had its early access release back in September. However, it's coming out for full release today, February 24th, on PC, Mac, and Xbox One. Guys, I've been so excited for this game, and there was an embargo, I wasn't able to talk about it or anything like that, so I had to wait to post the footage, but today's the day, it's released, I can post the footage and tell you all about this game. So, if you haven't heard about this game, it's got an amazing team behind it. It is an indie game team. They are called the Molasses Flood, and it's actually made up of a group of people such as like the art director from BioShock, team veterans from BioShock, Halo, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, and more. And I mean, these people are all AAA industry guys that came together to make the Molasses Flood, make this game, and it just turned out beautiful, amazing gameplay, and just so much fun. So what is it? So basically in this game, you're playing a girl that's going through this river journey, kind of going back through like a forgotten post-societal America that's kind of after society's kind of moved on from the area. It's kind of like post-apocalyptic in a way, but in a whole new look of everything. It kind of reminds me of like going through maybe Louisiana through like the bayous. There's just this huge river with houses going through it and stuff, and like trees and stuff like that, and all this garbage and debris. And as you float down the river, you have these different docking points that you can stop at, and you want to gather supplies, you have to clean water, food, and stuff like that too. And it's really kind of crossing between a few different genres. It's kind of like a don't starve adventure survival game in a sense, but it also has like this really story driven element too. So in the beginning here, very beginning, you're given a radio, and this dog finds you, and you were just kind of camping out trying to survive, kind of depressed. But Aesop, the dog, brings you this backpack. It's got a radio in it, and it's kind of eerie in a way because he grabs the backpack from the skeletal body, so it's kind of like, well, maybe the last person didn't make it, hopefully this person will. And as you try to get the radio signal to work, you kind of hear a squawking, and that's kind of the story behind it. Is in the campaign mode, you want to try to find a high ground that you can get to figure out what's the squawking's coming from, and maybe there is society out there somewhere. So as you travel down the river, there's like 10 different regions. It's actually like kind of biome type things that generate. There's a day-night cycle. You have to worry about weather elements, so if it starts raining, you can get cold if you're not prepared well enough and you don't have like the right crafted clothing and stuff like that too. I'm not very good at the game. I died on like day 3 right at the beginning here, but the game actually tracks your progress on how far down the river you traveled, how many places you stopped at, how many things you gathered, how many days you survived. And there's some people on Twitter that have tweeted out on like these early demo copies and preview copies that they've got like to a year survival. It's just crazy to me. So as you go through, like I said, it's a procedurally generated river. You got to scrounge for these resources, craft your tools, make if you get like sick, you have to actually make a remedy for that too. I got attacked by a boar near the end and died, and I broke some bones, and that boar, the only way to fix those broken bones would have been to make a splint, but I didn't have the material for it. So I kind of let myself die there. It's really just amazing overall, and visually is so beautiful as well. So again, the art director of BioShock knows what he is doing, and this game is just amazing. I don't know how to describe the artwork. It kind of reminds me of Coraline a little bit, if you guys ever saw that movie. But it's just like this really unique element of, you kind of get the spooky eyes at night through the forest as you travel down the river, and you have these like really big wolves that will hunt you, and there's bears and boars and snakes and things like that, and it's just really a hostile environment that looks so pretty though too, and just really drags you into it. And I just wanted to look around, and I kept going back and forth in a few areas here just because it was so beautiful to look at. But again, being a survival game, almost like Don't Starve in a sense, where you have to gather and keep moving and keep gathering supplies and crafting what you can, you really don't get that chance. So as you play, you also get to like upgrade your raft, so you can do things like make a shelter on your raft, so if you get stuck out in the water, you don't get wet, so you don't catch a cold. You can craft fires when you stop at different docking locations and things like that too. And it's just really unique in so many levels that it's so hard to go into all of it. And I hope you guys check it out so you can figure it out here for yourself. Now the next part here, the audio. It is amazing. I love this audio. You can pick it up on iTunes. I actually plan to do it myself. They actually hired someone. He's an alternative country rocker, Chuck Reagan. And it's also featuring the Camaraderie, Fearless Kin, and other special guests. And it's just such an amazing soundtrack. And if you listen to any of the trailers, like the trailer on Steam or anything, there's a guy, he wrote like original songs for the game. And this is just something straight out of a AAA studio that you would see that is coming to an indie game, and I just cannot believe that they did this and they were able to. It really sets the mood of like kind of just going through the backwoods parts of America, and like I said, really kind of a southern feel to everything, and just really nice kind of country song as you go through and you're swimming around and stuff like that too. So as you travel down, you're on your raft, you have to dodge obstacles, you want to loot like little shopping carts that you see and stuff like that too, and it's really just so much fun. Now, replayability wise, it is a single player story game. However, there is an endless mode as well outside the campaign. In endless mode, you literally just survive as long as you possibly can. More like a sandbox in a sense, but you still have all the survival elements. It's not like an easy mode. And then there's multiple difficulties too. So there's like a permadeath mode where there is no respawn or anything like that. And then the mode that I was playing on, it's called a Traveler, I believe. It's for newcomers to the game, like me. And when you play the game, if you die or something like that, then you actually just go to your last checkpoint or your last save point. And the game only saves when you sleep. So to sleep, you have to sleep in a building or a shelter you find, or you have to make like a campfire and sleep next to that. So really, really interesting mechanic there as well. Now there are like Steam trade cards and all that stuff too. There's full controller support, of course, because it's coming again from PC, Mac, and Xbox One. So I was playing with a gamepad on the computer. It worked perfectly fine. And really just overall, the replayability is there for me as far as like tracking how far you can go and just seeing how long you can survive it. It's such a really great game overall. I mean, the gameplay's great, the visuals are great, the audio's great, the replayability's there. I can't recommend this game enough. And again, it was early access until now, and basically now the game's in release, they're just going to continue to pump updates out for you, keep on doing what they can, and they just did a big content update like maybe a month ago or so, and it's been a really great journey for them, and I'm so happy to see where this game has come. That all being said, guys, I hope you check it out. I'll have all the links down in the description below. $19.99 on Steam can pick it up for you. That's at the time of this video, at least. Hope you guys do it. Really check it out. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, I do reviews Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.